In the 90s, before we went full digital, 90s into 2000s, it was still hard because, you're small. You're working on a shoestring budget. You're trying to make things, it's not super cheap to do it,
Yeah.
to sign writers. You're going to spend some money. And back then, you had to do a lot of demos, and demos were not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But you could get cuts on records. So back then, you could float pretty good on cuts. And if you got a single, that was like gravy, right?
Yeah.
So, but you could get a lot of cuts. And if you were on gold and platinum records with cuts, you would see real income. And things were way cheaper back then. Rent, overhead, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's tough. It's really tough. If you're an indie and you could get a bunch of cuts, but if you don't have singles, you're not covering overhead.
Right.
When I started Parallel, by the time I ended it 6 years later and sold it, our rent had doubled. The cost of hiring people had not quite doubled, but gotten close. Writer deals were pretty similar, but you guys need to live. So,